Hello, how you doing? I'm Arturo. I'm gonna show you the Raccoon deck profile. I just built it. I got no problems with it. Honestly, I just beat a Boojin deck today, and I really do like the deck. I'm gonna start off with monsters with the baby Raccoon 10-10. You run 3 of these monsters in the deck. This is like where you start off all your plays from. If you flip, special summon a beast. Pretty much instant XYZ once he gets flipped. Panpuku, he's the same one. He's the main engine of the deck too. Normal summon to special summon 10-10. Special summons a beast in face down defense position. Then you flip for next turn. Special summon another instant XYZ. This is what you're aiming for, to special summon. When this card gets special summoned by a level 2 or lower beast, it can destroy 1 card on the field. You go for 10-10. It's a pretty good card. I run 1 effect Veiler to stop plays. I don't want to run double. I like the way the deck's running right now. Run Raccoon. He's just there because he's a beast, and sometimes he works out for me. I flip, destroy 1 monster. I don't like his cost. Excavate 3 might be too much, personally. 1 Beast King Barbos. He's really good. My friend just recommended me to add him. I went Leo hard first turn with him. It was actually a pretty good turn. I got Darkhold, but it was still pretty nice. 1 Thunder King Ryo, because he's Thunder King Ryo. 1 Nimble. I used to run 3. Right now, he's just there to put up a spot for a beast when I use my Obedience School. I went to a tournament Sunday. I did gain 3,000 when I was running 3 of them. So it's just all preference, of course. 2 Junk Synchrons. It's an instant synchro. Mostly for Junk Warrior though, because Nutria Beast, that's what I would want to go for a Synchro 5, but Nutria Beast Start Earth. So when he's normal summoned, he special summons a level 2 or lower beast. Yeah, and then you got yourself well, not a beast, level 2 or lower monster. Then you got yourself an instant Synchro 5. 1 Wind Up Kitten. This card is really good. Target 1 card on the field and return it to the hand. It's really good. 1 Elephant, that's the main tuner of the deck. You can summon him with Obedience School. You can summon him pretty much anyway. You really don't want to just normal summon him. You just want him to be special for Synchro material or just to XYZ. 1 Speedbird. I just added this card today. I haven't been able to use it. When it gets destroyed, add 2 level 2 monsters from your graveyard into the field. It special summons them. So that's like an instant XYZ. My brother recommended it to me, so I just added it. I'm not too sure if it's gonna make the cut, but the fact that he's a winged beast, it does go with another combo I have. So I'll show you that later. Oh, it's right here. The big cattle drive. For every type that I have on the field, beast, winged beast, plants, if I'm not mistaken, you draw 1 card. So if I have the winged beast monster I just showed you and a beast, that's 2 cards. It's like the upstart of the deck. You can't activate any spell cards after you activate this. That's the only reason I run 1. And now this I just added today. It's like a Monster Reborn of the deck. I run 3. It's mandatory, I think. It's saved me so many times. It's like Monster Reborn because you get a beast monster from your graveyard and everything is beast. So you just special summons a beast to the field. And for every beast monster in your graveyard, your opponent loses that many amount of attack times 200. So it's a really good freaking card, I think. So I run 3 of those. Of course, now the main magic card of the deck, 3 Obedience School. When this card came out, I've always liked it because I wanted to build a Fable deck. Until I realized it's not only meant for this deck, but it's best utilized in this deck. Obedience School, special summon 3 level 2 beast monsters from your deck. Effects are negated and they're destroyed in the end phase, so you just XYZ them for your Raccoon Exceed. It's a pretty broken card, I think, personally. And 1 Spiritual Forest. I added this card and I love it. Everyone tells me you might want to side it out or you might do this. This card has saved me so many times, and I'm even thinking about adding it to 2, but for right now 1's pretty fine. Of course, triple MST, Everyone runs triple MST for the most part. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Lance. I was running 2 Lance. I changed it to 1. Of course, staple. A Soul Charge. Might be thinking to running it to 2. But my deck special summons a lot from the graveyard due to Abyss Rock, so I'm cool with 1. Now to the trap cards. Double Mistake. I main deck Mistakes and I freaking hate them. I was just literally like, I really want to take them out because every time I draw them, I double draw them, or I don't draw them at all for the duel. So like I get them first hand and they both are in my hand, or I just never draw them. But they did help me out in a Bujin duel today, so that's the only reason I main deck them, because I hate them, but they're still really good cards. So Double Mistake, mandatory. 1 Wiretap, because it's Wiretap. I personally like it over 7 Tools and Dark Bribe. Shuffled back into their deck. They can't get it no other way except by drawing it. Of course, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Fiendish, and 1 Burst Rebirth. I might change this Burst Rebirth to a Fiendish or a Mirror Force. I honestly don't like it. 2000 is way too much, and honestly this deck is really consistent for the most part. You don't find yourself falling behind in most duels, so this one might get taken out. I know people run 2 or even 3, but 1 for me is just too much. I don't like it. Double Wabaku. It might get changed up to 3, but so far I'm liking the game style with 2. 1 Threatening Roar. I love Threatening Roar. They can't even declare the attack, so pretty beast. And then 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. I might change it for Torrential, but for right now, that's that. So that's the deck profile. I haven't made a side deck yet since I recently built the deck, but here are my extras. 3 Raccoons. These right here are the main Xyzs you want to play into. They're 2 level 2 beasts. They're like mini Draco Sacks. You detach, it puts a token on the field. The token copies the monsters with the strongest attack on the field, not just your opponent's field, so you can go with a very strong monster like King Barbaros on the field. Detach, copy them, go for OTK if you have 2 of these. It's over a 9,000 hit in 1 turn. Yeah, so they can't be destroyed as long as you control a faced up beast monster by battle or card effect. 1 Shiny Elf. He's only came in handy 1 time. He might get taken out. I just have to find a better XYZ. 1 Mistbird Colossus. I like this card a lot. I used to run him in Gustos. I just kept them around because I could get them possibly. It's pretty easy in this deck since when you detach, the tokens are level 1s, so you can always just try to get in your tuner and synchro in for 3. And targets 1 card on the field, negates the effect, and the attack becomes 0. It's a pretty good card. So yeah, actually when you take off from your Raccoon Xyz and you copy a monster's effect, you get this one on the field. Instead of bumping, like instead of going kamikaze, the opponent's monster is now 0, and you got yourself a strong token. Pretty good card. 1 Nutria Barkion. I rarely get to him, but when I do get to him, it's always good to have this card on the field. Nutria Beast. It's a good ass card. It's a beast card, as a matter of fact. I don't get to him as much as I would like, since I like going Xyzs, but for those 6 Sams, anything that has heavy magics, this right here will do work. And then 2 Drunk Warriors, what I get with the Junk Synchrons. They're just there for power hitters, like whenever I need to go strong. 1 Leoheart. Leoheart's always a good card. I've only went through him 1 time today. He got Dark Hold, but he's still overall a good card. 1 Herald. This card's good because there's some certain cards in the deck where you don't want them in your hand, so when you detach, grab a monster from your graveyard, add it to your hand, then shuffle 1 card from your hand into graveyard. So it's kind of a good recycling right here. And then 1 Gachi. I just have him there to fill up space. Once I find better XC2s, he's going to get replaced. Yeah. And that right there is the Raccoon deck profile for 2014. Any edits to the deck? Just the ones I mentioned earlier. Other than that, I like the way the deck runs. It's pretty smooth, very consistent. It's pretty fast. It's not the fastest deck, but it can get stuff done 2nd turn, 3rd turn, even 1st turn if you draw into Obedience Gold. So yeah, it's the deck profile.